I'm back with the second part of Aisha Radhiyallahu from the book of 60 Great Women Enshrined in Islamic History. Um, Now we are going to discuss about her companionship with the Prophet, peace be upon him. He was Amr ibn al-As had asked the Prophet, who is the most beloved person to you, to which he had responded, Aisha. Amr asked again amongst men. The Prophet, peace be upon him, had responded, her father, who is Abu Bakr. This is narrated by Al Bukhari. Uh, the prophetic time only of Prophet's great love for Aisha, to the extent that some would even wait until he was in the house of Aisha to send him any gift they wished to give him. Al-Bukhari narrates in his Sahih that otherwise a prophet, peace be upon him, was slightly bothered by his behavior from the Muslims. Even though the Prophet, peace be upon him, sent their equal share of gifts, they agreed to spend the Prophet's daughter Fatima to talk to him about the matter on their behalf. So Fatima did convey the message, saying that your wives request to treat them and the daughter of Abu Bakr on equal terms, to which he responded, "Oh, my daughter, do you not love whom I love?" Fatima replied, "Yes, my father." He said, "Then love her," who in this situation would be Aisha. And now the incident on Ifik, the slander. Aisha Radhiyallahu enjoyed a happy and stable life with the Prophet, peace be upon him, in Medina, yet the happenings experienced a period of disruption caused by the hypocrites living with the Muslims in Medina. Um, Now, the disruptions came to be known as the incident of Ifik, or the slander, and happened as the Prophet, peace be upon him, had made their way back to Ghazwa, invasion of Banu Mustalik. Now, this is pretty much a big story. I am not going to read this, and I'm going to try to summarize it for you. Okay, so the whole story basically is about when they went to a battle. They actually first discussed about how Prophet, peace be upon him, would choose who would go with him. And this time around, it was Aisha Radhiyallahu. It did mention about how once it was over and they were going back, and was told that we're gonna stay for the night and then leave in the morning, and she had lost her necklace and she went to search for it, and everybody else had left her behind without realizing. They had assumed that she already went and sat down, and it is mentioned that she was of lightweight, so they couldn't really tell. Um, and when she came back, she realized, oh, they left. She went back to the area that they had slept overnight. There is a person that was Safan bin Mutal al-Sulami al-Dakhwani, who would double check anything on the way, like, double check if anything was left behind or dropped. And that's when he noticed that she was there sleeping in a tent. And the rumors eventually started around like something had happened, but by the time he had brought her over and they had caught up with them, they had did like a pit stop in between. So basically that's what the story is about, and how they had gotten into mutual consent. Eventually he was upset for a certain period of time. um, and once there was like a discussion about her, like mentioning about her innocence and everything, and because there was no revelation for a period of time in between this time frame, so she did mention that Allah will prove her innocence, and that's when a revelation had came down.